This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your #1 online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365 _FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight.
My name is James Olu. Alright, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sport Hour, the Thursday edition. My name is James Olu Waduruti Miaremu. Alright. The Nigerian National League NNL has won against the Nigerian National League NNL has won clubs against crowd violence in the new season. The league organizers emphasize the need for crowd control and urge clubs to desist from restriction of live streaming of matches. But the NNL chairman, Mr. George Alu, gave the advice at the closing ceremony of the coaches and media managers workshop in Ikenne. Alu assured club participating in the league of prompt payment of referees' indemnity. According to him, we are dedicated to creating a league where clubs can achieve victory solely on their performance regardless of venue. Referees' indemnities will be paid on time to support unbiased officiating. That was according to George Alu. He said it is time to end the cycle of we rob you, you rob us. The NNL board remain impartial and will not favor any club. Any grievances should be directed to the Secretariat where it will be addressed promptly. The new season will commence on Saturday, the 30th of November. Alright, Ghana coach Desmond Ofei admitted the Flying Eagles were better than his side in the final of the WAFU B Under-20 Championship in Togo. The Flying Eagles successfully defended their title after Agent passed Ghana 2-1 at the Stade de Kegwe in Lomé yesterday night. The unlimited striker Barobo Areyi grabbed a first-half brace for Nigeria in the encounter. Jerry Afriye put a go back for the Black Satellite in the second half. According to him, saying Nigeria were better than us on the day. We also lost to them in Niger 2 years ago. And you know, the rivalry between the two countries. We will now push on and be ready for the Under-20 AFCON next year. This was according to the Black Satellite coach Desmond Ofei, acknowledging Nigeria were good in a post-match conference. Alright, the Nigeria Premier Football League (NPFL) has restored the licenses of newly registered players of 7 clubs from the 9 defaulters. The clubs are Eyimba, Plateau United, Academy Warriors, Maesa United, Lobby Stars, Aqua United, and Atlant. The NPFL Chief Operating Officer, Davidson Omi, disclosed this in a statement sent to clubs. Omi commended the clubs for complying with the requirements which enable them to play to their full strength. The NPFL pointed out that Aqua United's licenses were restored on the directive of the NFF pending ongoing further investigation into their case. The likes of Abia Warriors, Katsina United, and Kora United are yet to comply with the directive. To be recalled that the licenses of newly registered players of 9 teams in the NPFL were withdrawn following their unresolved indebtedness to players and coaches. Edo Queens Football Club basked in the euphoria of their striker Ijamilusi Folashade's top-draw performance on her debut outing with the Super Falcons, which she capped with a hat-trick in their 5-1 friendly victory against Algeria at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena on Tuesday. The CAF Women's Champions League participants followed her exploit on the pitch and were left over the moon by a brace before coming off with a third. Shortly after that tie that completed the two-legged fixture, Ijamilusi shared the instruction the team's captain Rashida Ajibade gave to her that aided her a hat-trick. She told me he did go after her, so I should use the opportunity. The overjoyed player said this after scoring a first hat-trick for the Super Falcons. Jamilusi, the former junior international, opened the scoring for Nigeria after 12 minutes, scoring from a corner kick and doubled the lead 9 minutes later after latching into a second ball following Blessy Ilevida's effort that cannot off the crossbar. Before we leave the national team, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's continue with the league. But before we talk about the league, let's talk about this one last story about the national team. The The Nigeria Football Federation has once again patted the Flamingos on the back for their virtuoso displays at the 2024 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup in Dominican Republic. The team returned to the country on Tuesday night and was formally welcomed by General Secretary of the Nigeria Football Federation, Dr. Mohamed Sanusi, who said the ladies put up a good fight and needed to be encouraged despite quarter-final elimination of the United States of America. The Flamingos had sparked New Zealand 4-1, routed Ecuador 4-0, and pipped host nation Dominican Republic 1-0 in overhauling their group, reaching the quarterfinals where they were outclassed by the Americans in Santiago de los Caballeros. Head coach Bankole Olowokere said against the USA, it was simply not our day. The girls created opportunities, but the ball just wouldn't go in. The Americans took their chances, and that is football for you. The FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup in Dominican Republic will be the last to be played on a biennial basis, with the competition to be played yearly from next year, and Morocco to host the first 5 editions. Alright, moving on. Lagos-based NNL side 1472 Football Club had unveiled their new set of jersey for the 2024-2025 NNL season at the Eyebrow Aerial Play in Ikoyi, Lagos on Saturday. The fast-growing football club owned by UK-based successful businessman and entrepreneur Dozin Mbabusi is set to take the Nigerian football scene by storm. The well-attended and glamorous event attracted top football personalities and people from different walks of life, which included Honorable Desmond Elliott. Go. Okay, moving away from there, former chairman Gombe State Football Association Shaibu Ahmed Garagombe has called on the Confederation of African Football to overhaul its rules concerning teams' reception during the match under its purview. The fiery sport critic and one of a few Nigeria football stakeholders who got paid by its name made the observation against the backdrop of the recent hostile reception of the Libya authorities during the aborted 2025 AFCON. During the 2025 AFCON qualifying Group D fixture that was scheduled for the 15th of October in Benin and Libya, where the Super Eagles had their flight diverted from Benghazi to Al-Abraq, almost 150 miles away from the original destination, and took the team hostage for 20 hours at the airport with neither food nor water. The disciplinary committee of CAF fined Libya $50,000 and awarded 3 points and 3 goals to Nigeria. Okay, moving on. Talking about our Nigeria players. 4 English Premier League clubs, including Fulham, Aston Villa, Wolverhampton Wanderers, and West Ham United, are in the race to sign Super Eagles winger Samuel Chukwueze from AC Milan in January. But according to a big publication, Chukwueze could be allowed to leave the San Siro if Milan succeed in their pursuit of Manchester United's Brazilian winger Antony during the winter transfer window. Aston Villa are reportedly frontrunners for the 25-year-old signature due to manager Unai Emery's previous relationship with the player at Villarreal, where they won the Europa League and reached the Champions League semi-finals together. Nigerians joined Milan on a 5-year deal in July 2023, but have struggled to secure regular playing time, starting just 14 of his 33 competitive appearances in the 2023-2024 season with 3 goals and 3 assists. West Ham United are leading the race to sign Super Eagles forward Ademola Lookman from Atalanta. The Hammers looking to beat Premier League rivals Manchester United and Arsenal, as well as PSG for a signature. According to several reports, the London club viewed the 2024 Ballon d'Or nominee as a key target to bolster Julian Lopetegui's attacking option following their poor start to the season. Lookman enjoyed a stellar season in 2023-2024 season, with Atalanta scoring 17 goals and providing 10 assists across all competitions, including a historic hat-trick in the Europa League final that secured the Italian club's first European trophy. The 27-year-old's impressive performances earned him a 14th place finish on Monday's Ballon d'Or ranking, ahead of Premier League stars like Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, and Cole Palmer. The former Everton and Fulham winger, who has reinvented himself as a striker in Italy, will be available for around 25 million euros, despite being contracted to Atalanta until 2026. Alright, report in Italy had earlier claimed that Lookman is seeking a new challenge and could leave the Serie A club in January. The Nigerian international has maintained his impressive form this season, with 5 goals and 5 assists in 10 appearances across the competition. And he has been seen by West Ham as an ideal addition to the attack, which already features the likes of Jarrod Bowen, Mahmoud Kudus, and Lucas Paqueta, as they look to address their striker concerns, with Michael Antonio aging and summer signing by Nicolas Fulcroft struggling to make impact. Okay, let's talk about Tolu Arokudare. Tolu Arokudare is arguably the hottest Nigerian striker across Europe, with 8 goals and 1 assist in 12 Belgian First Division A appearances for Genk, making him the joint leading scorer overall in 2024-2025. The 23-year-old is hugging the headlines, having earned his stripes 5 years after hopelessly playing in the dirty street of Festac in Lagos. His name now rings a bell across the Belgian Elite Division. Having started all 12 matches for his club, he has not taken his finger off the trigger since opening the account in their 3-1 defeat to OH Leuven on the 3rd of August. He followed that up with a brace in their 4-3 win at Bascourt in the following weekend, serving as a rude awakening to defenders to whom he remains a puzzle. He was also a target the last time out, scoring the second goal in a 2-0 win for Gent. Getafe midfielder Chris Santos Uche continues to attract interest from Premier League clubs, with Aston Villa and Newcastle United the latest to express interest in the Nigerian. According to a Spanish athlete, Mundo Deportivo, the 21-year-old is making a huge impact in his first season in the Spanish La Liga following his transfer from Spanish 3rd Division in summer transfer of 500,000 euros. Although he had only scored 1 goal in the opening game against Athletic Club. His influence in midfield has been decisive, earning him close attention from clubs as Chelsea and now Aston Villa. Also, Newcastle is in the mix. All this club looked set to compete for a signature in January. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I have to call it a break. My name is James Udowadro Timere. Join me again tomorrow. Au revoir.